Sarah. She's on the cover of the highly anticipated Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. She'll also be seen in Dreamgirls, which is playing in theaters just about everywhere. If that's not enough, won a Grammy on Sunday night. Please welcome Beyonce! Well, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
In fact,
Day.
I have some lovely perfume. Calm water. That is the hottest perfume out there today.
Okay, thank you.
Well, there you are. Now, big plans for Valentine's night? What are you doing? Anything big?
I have a special Valentine by the name of Jay Leno.
Oh.
I'm here with you. This is how I'm spending my Valentine's
Well,
Day.
thank you very much.
And I got me nice perfume already.
That's right. Now, you see, I want to ask you about it, because Kevin and I were discussing this afternoon. Right. That we think guys get screwed, well, I was going to say get screwed on Valentine's Day. That sounds bad, but no. When I was a kid, it used to be you'd exchange Valentines, men and women. Now it just seems like every commercial, it's all for women. I don't see, hey, get Snap-on power tools, get your guy a Valentine. It's always diamonds and chocolate. There's nothing for the guys. Am I correct? Thank you, guys.
Sorry.
I would like your opinion on that.
Well, I think, you know, it's about the ladies. Definitely, we deserve it. And I like to do special things on Valentine's Day.
Really?
Really thoughtful things. I like to write songs. And I love those little picture movies, putting together, you know, all the photographs in iMovie.
Okay, yeah.
Very sentimental.
If I was a guy, I'd probably want a little more than that, but
I'm sorry.
Was it a big day when you were a kid, like when you were in second grade and third grade? Did you? Because I remember being in school, all the kids exchanging Valentines. I guess that's now, it's harassment. You can't do it. But did you do that? Was there like a special boy when you were like 7 or 8?
I was really shy.
Really?
Yeah, I was. I was shy. I mean, we did our little candies and gifts, but I was too shy until actually high school. With guys, I was really shy.
So there's no one Valentine you gave to a boy that? Did you ever give it to a boy and he was like, what is this?
No, I was too scared to give anything. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But I know you started performing though at what, like 6, 7, 8, something?
7. Yes.
7. Okay.
My first performance was at my school, and my parents never saw me perform, and they were completely shocked because I just became someone else on the stage.
Really?
Yeah.
So your shyness all went away?
Yeah, it did, and I fell in love with performing.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Now, you must have played a lot of unusual gigs as a kid.
Very, very unusual gigs. I remember our first time performing as Destiny's Child. We didn't have a name. We were 9 years old. And we were backstage like, what do we tell them our name is? And we put lipstick on, and we were putting kisses on paper, and we were like, Kiss. That's the name, Kiss. We had no idea there was already a band named Kiss. And we were performing, and there were kids crying and asking for their mothers and screaming like, we don't want to see this. But we were so excited to perform, it didn't matter. It was great. I'm sure you've had crazy performances. You understand.
You know, when I was a kid and I was starting out, we used to get $10 to do old people's birthday parties for the state.
$10.
Yeah, and we would go like to a state home, and they would go, Bessie, we have a comedian! A comedian!
Oh,
and I would walk out and like do some drug joke, and it was horrible. It'd be awful. But you did Star Search too as a kid.
Yeah, around that time. We were 9 years old, and we lost, and we got 3.5 stars. And
but that's good. You only need but 4 is as high as you can get.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was wonderful to be a kid and be on television. And we told all of our friends. So we were so devastated when we lost. Our little smiles were like, and the second we got backstage, we just bawled and bawled. And they took us to Disney World, and it was all good. It was like nothing ever happened.
Was that your first rejection, official rejection? Because I imagine when you're a kid, everybody applauds. Even if you're terrible, everybody applauds. So you get to Star Search, you just assume you're going to win, right?
Of
when
course.
You're a kid, oh, I'm gonna
Absolutely. Win we were going to win. It was so unfair, but, you know, it's life.
It was unfair? What was unfair?
It was unfair because we knew we were going to win. We were kids, you know? But it was a wonderful lesson to be so young, because it's reality.
Well, congratulations on the Grammy Award.
Thank
That's pretty
you.
good. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. Now, what number is it? How many have you won?
I won 10 Grammys.
You got 10 of them. Now, where do you keep 10? After a while, it becomes, oh, there are 5 here and 5. Are they all together? Do you have them dispersed throughout the house?
They're actually at my mother's house.
Okay, all in one spot?
Yep. She has a room with Kelly's awards from Destiny's Child, my sister's awards, all of our awards.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really, there you go. And, of course, Sports Illustrated. That's another one.
Sports Illustrated.
We'll take a break. More with Beyonce right after that. Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. How did this come about? This was such a surprise because we break it on our show. We've done it every year, and I didn't know until the day the magazine. But how did you keep this a secret?
It was very hard because I was so excited.
Yeah.
And you grow up seeing those issues,
Right.
and they're so amazing, and it's crazy that I was able to be on the cover. It's amazing for me. They called and they said they were doing a music issue,
Right.
and they said they didn't know if I'd be willing to wear the swimsuits, and
Right.
I said, you know, I would for Sports Illustrated
Right.
because it's so classy, and my mother actually designed all of the swimsuits.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
House of Darion. We have a
Okay.
clothing
Cool,
line.
cool. Now,
So
were
it
you-
was a great launch trap for our
Were
clothing.
you nervous about doing it?
Well, a little bit, but I asked could I work with the photographer that I was comfortable with, Cliff, and everyone was so sweet, and it just, you know, they're iconic photographs, so I'm very
No,
happy.
they're beautiful. My question is, I mean, your life is so public. Every time the paparazzi follows you everywhere. How did they not follow you to the shoot and figure out, aha, you know, she's gonna be the sports?
I don't know. They didn't. It's great. We were in Miami. It wasn't like we were somewhere very far
okay,
away. So
okay.
maybe it was just too obvious.
Okay, now we have some photos right here. These are some of the pictures. This one here. You know, at first I didn't realize that was your elbow.
Oh, no.
That's tricky. That's a nice one. Now this one here, I like this one here.
That one's fun.
That's the same sign the astronaut made when they asked what's in her diaper. Then she did that. One beer, please. Very nice. Let me ask you a question about this one. It's very pretty. All the women had the same question. How do you put that suit on?
My mother actually, it was just a piece of fabric, and she
Right.
just whipped it around that way.
Oh, okay. Because it looks like...
It should come with instructions.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right. And this one is... Oh, but these are all very pretty. This one
Thank
here.
you.
Okay.
It's so quiet.
You look like you're saying... Well, you look like you're saying to Kevin, I'm sorry, somebody's already sitting here. Yes. I'm sorry, this part of the beach is taken, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry very much. Well, they're just beautiful, beautiful.
Thank
and your
you.
mom did a nice job on the suits as well.
Thank you.
Now, Dreamgirls, obviously a big hit and a huge hit.
God,
A wonderful
yeah.
picture. Now, I heard you had to audition for that part. Is it true?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
They were afraid that because I was a celebrity that people wouldn't believe me as a different character. So I had to audition, and I was happy to.
Okay.
I felt like I earned it, which
Yeah.
was great for me becoming an actress. And I worked with Eddie Murphy and Jamie, and they were all great actors, and Jennifer Hudson is incredible.
Yeah.
The movie's nominated for 8 Oscars, and it was such a great experience and a learning experience for me because it's new, and I still get, you know, I feel like it's me starting all over again. So it keeps my life exciting.
Now, it's based loosely on the Supremes, of course. Now,
Yeah.
did you get a chance to meet Miss Ross, Diana Ross?
I have. I've met her quite a few times.
Really?
Actually,
Okay.
a couple years before I did the film, and actually while I was filming. And she's just a beautiful woman and so talented. Her voice is incredible, and she was very supportive.
Yeah. Were you nervous about meeting her?
Very nervous. You know, after you watch so many movies, and because I studied her, it was like she wasn't real, and she was right there, and I was terrified. And I think she sensed that, so she came over to me, which was so sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's show a scene from Dreamgirls. This is where, okay, explain what's happening in this scene. Do you know what's
Yes, this is where Curtis wants my character Dina to play this part that's kind of silly, and she feels like she is grown, and he doesn't know who she is.
Let's take a look.
I know how much time you've invested in this movie, but I can't play that part.
I promised you I was gonna make you a movie star, right? Cleopatra's gonna get us there. I mean, this is the queen of a nation, not some hooker, junkie maid.
I know. It's a very important story.
And it's more than you. Think about all the beautiful black women that ain't even born yet. When they grow up, they're gonna say, I can play any part I want to. Look at Dina Jones. She did it.
But it's ridiculous. Come on. She's 16 years old for most of the movie.
Well, baby, you'll always be 16 to me.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you just don't see me for who I am.
Very nice job. Listen, I know you have to go now, and I appreciate you coming. You were up till 7 this morning shooting the video, and I appreciate you running over here today to do this. I know you got to. Don't forget your beautiful cod water.
Beyonce,
be right back with Charles Barkley right after.